less of a home.
Well, I'm calling you. Okay then. Thank you so much for letting me know. Have a great day.
Just tell them you're homeless.
Less of a home. I literally just got it. This freaking spammer. I just missed this spammer call and asked if I live at this certain address. I said no. And she's like, do you have a home? Where are you located? I was like, a shelter. She's like, shelter where? I was like, less of a home. I swear. Oh, we have not done these spammer phones. Like, I don't get why Brian says he's so freaking busy all day, every freaking day. He has no time for anything. But every single time he gets a spammer, he picks up and then he puts them on mute and then he lets them talk for a freaking minute or two. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, they're spamming me. I'm going to spam them. I'm like, who has the time for that? Like, seriously. There are like times where they're just like constantly talking and talking and talking. And then sometimes he'll give them a lead or two just to play around. But
Let them talk. They need to build their skills. Their personal skills.
oh my gosh. I was trying to pick up the phone because sometimes when Kaiser calls or like something that's important, I have a tendency to ignore, but because I'm looking forward to getting a phone call from Kaiser to get Sky's appointment kind of lined up, so I'm trying to pick up all the phone calls that I can, and I'm starting to run into a lot of spammers, so lucky you. Entertainment for you. All right, today's goal is 5 items, okay? 5 items. We've got painting to do, we got the hedge wall, we got the chandelier, we got the fan, and we got the electric. So we did most of the electricity yesterday. Actually, I did, since I'm an electrician now. And all we have to do is just connect it to the lights, and that happens after we put up the hedge wall, which I'll show you guys later. It's gonna be hopefully a quick one, but yeah. I'm hoping to knock out everything tonight and then put out furniture and then start cleaning inside the house because my friend Steve is here tomorrow, so I do not want to like deal with any stress that is gonna come and make me crazier. So yeah. Also, on a good note, we have our dishwasher coming in today. So we have been waiting for this dishwasher forever. So maybe since June or July, and they said they were going to send it to us like July, but then it was delayed. So we're gonna call in for a discount, you know. When they're late, you get a discount. I don't know how much, but you keep fighting, they give you more. You know, they're like, we'll give you $200. No, I've been waiting. I've been doing my dishes by hand for months. No, more. They'll give it to you. Anyways, this dishwasher is damaged because me and Brian got in a fight, obviously. This is
I
not...
thought we're doing the downstairs one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We ordered 2 dishwashers, but I don't know which one's coming. If the white one is coming, then we would put it here because I want the white to be here.
Oh my gosh.
And the white one is different compartments because there's 2 compartments, and I did that because upstairs we don't wash as many dishes. So downstairs has more. So I want the full one for downstairs, and the upstairs we can do half. So I'll show you guys later if that dishwasher comes in, what half I'm talking about. But yeah, there are days where it's like maybe 5 dishes and we have to run the whole thing. So I'm like, okay, let's just use one, or you know, whatnot.
Yeah, you could run it small portion.
Yeah, you can run it separately, 2 different compartments. So that's why I wanted to do that, and also it's white and matches everything. So yeah, that one was dinked up because, you know, every single time I'm pregnant or, you know, whatever, we get in this huge argument, hormonal, and it's not my fault. It's Brian's fault because he makes me upset. So I'm gonna say it's him. And so that's a perfectly good dishwasher. I just don't like that it's dinked. But yeah, the price you pay for upsetting a wife. Anyways, baby's in the room, and we are getting ready to go outside and get the thing going. So yeah, let's go. Gotta clean the camera. The kids have been like playing with my cameras, like this one and the iPhone, and everything is all like, you know, dinked up. See all that fingerprint? So it was kind of blurry earlier when I was vlogging, so I think it should be okay right now. Yeah. Sorry guys. Item 1, Hedge walls. We have the fan, number 2. We have the chandelier, number 3. And we have the electric, number 4. And last but not least, touch-up paint everywhere. It's kind of like dirty and dusty and gross looking, so yeah, I didn't want to touch up, and then Brian messed up with all the cutting, but yeah, we need to touch up, make it look nice. Okay, so we laid out the hedges in each section, and then we're gonna measure it and start drilling holes and then putting them up. She is on the hedge wall, and we also put the lights up, and we're gonna do a test run. You're probably not gonna see as much, but if not, we'll show you later tonight. This is just a test run. On. Ah! There it is. Lights are on. It looks amazing. And this is like 2 items on the punch list done. We still have to secure this because we did the top layer. Now we need to do the bottom and also connect the hedge walls together. So you can see like over here, they're not connected, and then we need to like drill this into the wall as well, just so that in case we have windy days or whatnot, it has to be very, very, you know, solid, so that we don't have any issues with it in the future. But yeah, 2 of the items done, and then we have 3 more: paint, fan, and chandelier. And then we got to move all this junk. So lots and lots of things to do. Right? Brian's gonna go back to work, and then complete wifey duties in a moment. Remember, guys, happy life. Next up, we are going to install a massive fan right here because we have lots of bugs around here. I also have candles to like shoo them away. These lemongrass scented candles, so it'll help and it'll smell good as well. And the wind will blow away from the food area, hopefully. And also during high heat, it's gonna be helpful, as well as the misters. But I don't want any misters on in this area because a lot of furniture, so we're gonna just move it over here somewhere. But yeah, that's the goal. This is the moment. We installed the fan. This is a 100-inch fan, and of course I have to be extra. Brian was like, just get a small one, like 30-inch, and I was like, no, we have to do this because there's so many flies and bugs and it's super hot. and they have 6 speeds. So I'm gonna turn it on right now. That's speed number 1. How do you feel? What happened?
I don't know.
It just stopped.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's slanted to the right.
Okay.
You don't see it?
No, I think it's a roof that makes it look slanted.
The stick looks, look at the stick.
What stick?
You don't see the stick?
What about, like it's slanted this way?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I don't think it's slanted, honestly. I think it's a roof.
You think the roof is okay? You want
The
to try
roof makes it look slanted. I'll put a level on it, but
Yeah.
it's not slanted.
Why did it stop?
I think you pressed the button. I heard it like
Yeah.
it hit something.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing. We'll keep it at 1 and then we'll raise it at 2.
2. Speed number 2.
I don't think it's hitting anything.
Speed number 3. Feels the same.
Wait
Feel
for
any
it.
fan coming out?
Yeah, I feel it right here.
Feel it?
I don't know if it's a breeze or this, but I do feel something. Yeah, definitely it's a fan.
Okay, now I feel it at 5. I don't feel anything before. I needed like extra.
Try stopping like just off. I heard like a clunk before. No, maybe that was something else. I don't know.
Maybe it just settled.
Oh, you know what? That probably is. Because the ball, we moved it around so much, it didn't fall in place.
Okay, let's
You're
try
right, genius. It's
6
settled.
speed. I think 5 or 6 is what I'm feeling. How do you feel? It's giving off air?
Yeah, I feel it here.
Oh yeah, right here. Right here. You have to be like right here. Is this fast enough?
Here, you put it back. Yeah, I definitely feel it. Look, you can see everything moving. Here. See?
Okay. How do you like it? I think it's good.
It's good. It is big. It's very close to that wall.
No. So you have to clear everything. Clear, clear, clear.
And I did center it.
It's so cute, isn't it? Except Brian dinked it. Everything he touches, he dinks. Scratches. Right on the plate. Why? God.
You put it on the floor first.
No, you carried it out here.
You were on the floor
I
over there.
placed it softly on the floor. Okay, next up is Chandelier. Over here.
I do all that electrical.
You don't want to leave it on, you want to leave it off? You like the
No,
fan?
I don't need it. It's
You
not
don't
hot. No.
It's so cute, isn't it?
It's nice. I would have made it lower though.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Any lower, you would have hit that black bar.
It was a good clearance, like midway.
Yeah. Brian always fighting me and always not getting it right. At first I had them both sitting down like this, but this guy all of a sudden wants to stand and just hug mama. So we're going at it like this. Oh my goodness. It's easier if he sat down like this guy, but he just kept twirling and wanted to hug me. So here we are in this contorted position. I know I was supposed to like feed one by like letting them be patient, but it's so hard when they're crying. They want food right now. Hi, Tuna. You're good? Or you want to play? Goodness. Okay, boys. We are installing the conduits so we can pull cables to power this chandelier right here. Let there be light. It took Brian a million years to do the lighting, but it's finished and now we are going to test it and see if it works, okay? This is what he was doing the whole time. And then I painted the conduit so it can match the wall. Well, that's out of the way. Still have to paint everything else, but let's test this first. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I think it's pretty bright. What are you talking about?
Well, all the other ones were not. This one
I
does.
think there's a dimmer.
Huh?
I think there might be a dimmer. Or is this it?
No, there's no controls.
There's no controls?
Uh-uh.
I could have sworn there's a dimmer.
They didn't give it to me. But that's just hot and line. If there's a dimmer, we have to put it in that switch.
Oh, I think it's pretty bright. What are you talking about?
Okay. Did you want a dimmer?
I think it's okay. What do you think?
I just have to replace that switch with the smart switch.
Okay, yeah. I think a dimmer would be nice. Because like sometimes you have the fire going and you know,
Okay.
it might
And
be
then
too bright.
and those bulbs have to be dimmable. You know what I mean?
So we have to get
Are those dimmable bulbs?
I could have sworn it is, but let me check
I
again.
don't, let me see.
Boom.
I don't. That's not even LED, is it?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. So it's one of those non-efficient ones.
So should I get-
So it is dimmable, but it's just not good light. Yeah, they're not LEDs.
So should we get LEDs?
Yeah,
Warm white?
something like that. It's from China or what?
What kind of lights? Like they're all the same, right?
You just gotta look ones that says dimmable. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I just gotta replace that switch with the dimmable switch, and that's it.
But I think it's pretty bright.
Yeah, it's good for hanging out.
Okay. Let's start cleaning up. It's a lot of mess. I might paint tonight, depends on how I feel. All this trash. This is the last one. It took a moment, but teamwork. This is teamwork. And this is the last one right here. Just notch it in. And there you have it. It's so pretty. My biggest concern is like, we do have high winds here, so hopefully like it doesn't like get too crazy and like break these crystals. So I'm hoping that the hedge that we have up against that wall will kind of block the wind, slow down the wind a little bit. We'll see. It looks so good. I love it. It's perfect. And it brings like a good ambience to this area. It is dimmable, so let me turn this light off and look. Oh. And how do you
There's dimmers on top.
oh, okay. I think this would be the perfect, like if you have the fire on and everything, I think it looks so good. What do you think?
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Gorge.
Okay, last thing's Hedge.
There's more, huh?
Here's my sanctuary. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I'm waiting for 2 more items. I was contemplating to see if I have any like room, but it clearly shows I have room for them. Okay, so it's 2 fire pits, gonna be right here and right here with like a fountain kind of situation. Anyways, everything's set up, looks great, and Brian suggested that this basically is a wine moment, and I could not agree more. So we're gonna have some wine. initially I was gonna get 2 of these, but I thought to myself, nobody really likes to sit next to each other unless they're like my sister E.T. and Corey. So there's that. You can fit 4 couples there, and then whoever wants to have their own space will be here. And then we have space for your wine and also another table here, which is gonna come with the fire pit. So it's basically a cover for the fire pit, so then you would just use it as a table, you know? Anyways.
I like how this doubles as like a drink holder
Yeah.
or a food holder.
Yeah. So.
Do we have any, what's that? Thin meats?
Oh, okay. Yes, we do have the
Prosciutto?
Yeah. So we're having Chardonnay to celebrate our accomplishments. Cheers. Let me go
Cheers.
get you your little
Okay.
fancy
Oh, this is
meats.
the same brand, same thing, but white meat. White.
Brian took his shoes off, getting all comfortable. Here you go, my sir, my great sir. Your prosciutto.
Goodness.
Okay. Cheers to a relaxing Zen moment after the storm. Cheers. We have 1 hour and we go to sleep. I want to make time for myself to breathe. The babies. So these chairs, I know they're white and people are afraid that they're dirty, but they're actually made for outdoor. The material's wipeable. You can actually take them off and wash them in case it gets dirty. But you can always Scotch guard it, and then that will help from getting anything on it, and you can wipe it off like if anything does fall on it. So there you have it. I'm excited. Oh my God.
Cooper can roam around here freely.
Yeah.
And the babies when they get a little older.
Yeah. It looks so good.
I do want to spray, like, ensure all the bugs are
Yeah.
gone.
We've been experiencing a lot of bugs.
Like ants
And
and
so
spiders in the corner. So.
I'm super excited. So Brian said he's gonna lower it down. He suggested that it looks better lower. I agree, maybe about good, 5 inches lower?
I gave about 7 inches of slack in there. I coiled it up.
And then I also bought strip lights to go underneath the hedge, which I think is gonna look amazing. Super excited. It looks so good. I just want to look at it instead of sitting it. Brian just wants to enjoy it, but this is so cute. I love it. Everything about it looks great. Except for that wall over there. I want that wall green. Someday we're gonna make that all green. But I feel like this space is much more open, right?
Because we cleared a bunch of stuff
Oh, and
out.
look, we even lined it up to the chandelier, like perfect table. The patio is not even, so we had to like move the chandelier over, and the chairs are kind of wide, and then the post is in the way, but this is it. I can't wait till we get our propane and then the 2 fire pit thingies. I wanted to show you what it looks like, but yeah. Early mornings with these boys. Hi. What were you just saying? Hi, Rain. Morning, Rain. Sao Kong, what did you just say? I'm super annoyed because I care for them like 150% more. And he's been saying, da da. Not happy. They woke up at 5 a.m. These boys, 5 a.m. What did you say, huh? Huh? Ano? He's like da 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 da. What were you saying? Huh? Giờ cô nói gì đây? Hả? Cô nói gì đây? Pa 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 pa. Oh my goodness. They usually do that. It's normal. Whatever. I'll take it as it is. When I catch him, I'll record him, but he was distracted, so he's not saying anymore. I know. Sky's over there, chilling like a villain. He's a tinker. He's definitely a tinker. Da 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 da. No, Erika. Da da da. Okay, you're shy. I take care of him the most. Look at him saying dada first. It's not nice. But you know, doing research, they say that kids naturally say dada first, not because of preference, it just naturally comes out easier. It's so rude. What is it, honey? Is it da 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 da? How about mama mama? Current situation, boys are all over the place. I love it. This is what I live for. This guy's over there, he's chilling. I'm about to put him down, and once I put him down, I'm going to clean up downstairs. So, yeah. Can you say hello, Sky? Look at your new outfit. Mommy got you a new outfit. Look, my first Halloween. You got one too. I gotta get Scuba one too because he gets kind of like FOMO. Booger! Got it! No, I didn't get it, but okay. Hai cưng thương lắm nha. Hai đứa. Móc. Okay. So cute. Oh. Okay, here we are. Thương lắm. Yeah, mẹ thương con lắm. Thương. Mommy and Sky. So he's feeling much better. I just had some of his saliva. That was wonderful. But his head's still kind of like bubbly, blistery. Hi. More drools. Yes. Oh. I know.